Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back for another episode of Supreme Robot Ultimate as Italy. And last time we started doing a landing in Albania, and it's going currently roughly okay. Some of the troops have taken a bit of casualties because they're kind of out of supplies. But we're pushing the enemy back, which is what matters the most. We got artillery here helping. We may need to retreat two of the units back a little bit. I mean, frankly, the half-tracks in a forest is not the best idea. What we're going to do is we're going to send Athenian over there. And make sure that we set up some garrisons over here. Now that we got that, we're going to send in the troops into the village. We should be doing a decent bit of damage on the troops in the open. At least that looks to be the case. We can move in Jody to the forest there instead. Oh, the recon cavalry is taking quite a hefty hits. We'll move the recon cav back down there. Now that we captured that town, we're going to move in these troops along the road again to block any incoming enemies from there. We'll move in the capital ships closer there. Moving the ships so we can do a bit more damage on the guns there. Now that we've captured that, what we could do is first of all we'll move Spike into the town here. We don't have a barracks around here yet, and I don't really want to move the troops back across the river. We'll just gather the troops that we have into the port. We're going to move in these over here. We're going to move in Kazoo. No. All of Kazoo, but the troops that are still in fighting order. I wonder, is there anything defending there? No, okay. We can move Athenian troops forward a little bit. We can move in the artillery behind the troops here. We are approaching on the enemy capital. I mean, Albania is rather easy to take out, to be fair. They still got... Oh, there would be a barracks down that way, but I don't know if they have any military left to speak of. They got 7,000, so not really. We're going to let the troops regain some of their strength. We're going to actually move the ship there, and that should resupply at least. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move in the troops. Wait a minute, there's no one in there. Okay, well, we'll grab that.
We need reinforcements.
We're going to move those into the capital. I think they might be giving up right about now.
We took their capital.
Oh, no, they did not. Okay. Oh, now do they? We're going to annex them. Just so that we can grab the control over Mediterranean. Right, so we took out them. But they fell... We got less than $10,000 from them. Well, we're going to deploy some reserves there. Or garrisons, rather. Oh, we actually lost one of the tanks. I mean, to be fair, these tanks are not very great. Just gonna repair all of those. And we're gonna move in Athenian troops to repair over there. We're gonna move Spike all the way that way. And Jody can probably stay around Tirana itself. But I mean, that was pretty quick war. Next war will be against, I think, Yugoslavia. Just so that we can connect the lands. Then we can take out Greece. Greece is going to be a bit trickier, but I think we can do it. And then probably Turkey. And after that, it's practically going to be the Allies, unless we go against Spain. Which, technically, we could. Going to be a lot trickier than what we've done here, but it's doable. Basically just do another landing and take over the coast, but we're going to need a lot more troops for that. Anyway, let's let the clock run again. I'm pretty sure that we're not at war with anyone right now. Nope. So Yugoslavia, they got a little bit more justification against us. We're gonna start supporting the... Ooh, 5 million per day, that's a bit expensive. I suppose we don't really have much options. But we'll see how it goes. Actually move the patrol boat back there, and we move the transports back here. We basically need to move in the transports next to a port if you want to move the troops away, but I don't think we actually need to. In the meanwhile, we got the... Okay, well, we got the half-tracks here at least. And then we got an engineer over there. Are we building anything right now? By the looks of it, no. Well, a little bit, maybe. Oh, right, and that reminds me, we might want to repair the lands over here. I'm just gonna go over here, land, battle zone, repair everything. That should do it. It's probably gonna take a fair bit of industrial goods for the time being, but it shouldn't last too long. Ooh, 9,000. Okay, yeah, it's a fair bit. And actually make sure that we don't sell these on deficit. Same with the military goods. I mean, the price of the military goods has been going up quite a bit. Unfortunately, our production price or production cost is higher than the market price because there's no real big wars going on right now. Japan makes demands of China. Oh, we're going to support that. The war over here has not started yet. Can we buy more technology? Sulfur trucks, maybe. Doesn't cost too much. It should increase the healthcare. Let's actually have a look. Okay, so our population has grown a little bit, but that's partially because of Albania. Used to be 41 or 42 million. There are a lot more births than deaths, and more, well, more births and emigration and deaths combined. And we got the sulfur truck, so that means that, actually let's have a look. Healthcare quality rating 103%, that's not bad. Education we could increase a little bit, but on the other hand, I do like having some extra cash. Right, so Kazoo's troops are fixed now, but I mean, it's gonna take a while before we can actually do the fighting there, so maybe we should do same on Crete already. It does cost a fair bit, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. Do you believe we are still producing? Yeah, there's still one more tank on the way. And we can make this into another group as well. We got some... Okay, we've got one supply truck there. We built another one over here. We're gonna make another one of those artillery groups. And over here we should probably grab more infantry and such. Hold on, La Marina takes only 27 days. Infantry takes 9 days though, so there is still quite a big difference. What if we do 5 infantry and 2 La Marinas? That's going to be another group of 7. And there's basically cannon fodder and then there's the fighters, so to speak. And I think over here we might want to build another ship, maybe one of these again. They can take out enemy submarines, and we know that Yugoslavia has some sort of navy. Of course, it's probably not even close to what we have. We're building a ship over there. Another one over there. And that's still building the capital ship. Quickly have a look at the design. So this one has the range of 41 kilometers. And that's pretty long. Well, let's actually quickly send these for repairs. I mean, they take a little bit of a hit. But they'll go to the port. And they'll get out of there in a little bit. Making sure that we're going a bit faster, because this is going to take a while before we're ready to fight another war. In the meanwhile, how's our economy doing? Unemployment is only 5% now. It can go a little bit lower, but I think we are going to head into problems soon enough. In terms of that, I mean, we've been increasing the size of our military, that's for sure. So get these and these and make that into another group. I think getting a third one for the fight over Yugoslavia might be a good idea. Also, we're going to have to bring in more troops over here, so where do we produce the closest one? I mean, we do have another group of the mechanized battle group over here. It's going to send them over there. We're going to use the automated transport to get them on the other side. There we go. So, sea transport over there. They use merchant marine. It's a fairly quick way to transport troops. I think we're going to need more just regular infantry, quite frankly, there. So where's the... Here's the one. Land production, we're going to do another one of those double marinas and 5 infantry. I think I'm going to do the same over here. Of course, technically the La Marinas would be better as a group, because they could just go over rivers and such, and they can demolish things and so forth, so they're actually pretty decent. They go also rather high close quarters attack and such. So what we're going to do over here then is we're going to build 6 more La Marinas over there. We'll make a separate group of them. Then I think what we could do is get more tactical bombers. Get like 6 and then some interceptors. That should be good. Right, so what could we buy in terms of tech knowledge at this point? We could probably try to buy the airframe. They will sell it, so I'll buy it. Now then, we're currently researching tank tech. I'm not sure if it's actually gonna unlock any tanks for us. It would unlock some tanks for the Germans. But it doesn't look like it's gonna unlock anything for us specifically. I actually wonder, we don't have any technologies that they don't. Okay, they got Panzer IIAs now, which are a bit better compared to the Panzer Is. Actually, Panzer Is have a higher soft attack, but Panzer IIs have higher hard attack. So it's not even that clear of a trade. Hindenburg burns. Oh no. Right, so we've got another group here. Make that into a battle group and start sending them towards the border. Got quite a bit of infantry here. That's gonna be another group. And then to Trieste there for now. I suppose I could do another one of those La Marinas and infantry groups. And yes, weather is important. Chamberlain is now Prime Minister. Right, how much do we have the war justification? 23% towards Yugoslavia and 45 against Greece. Oh. We don't have any allies. I don't know if I'd be able to take them out, really. I mean, taking Athens is going to be quite hard because there's a lot of towns there, and I do think they have a decent army. They got pretty good. Research breakthrough, tank tech. Excellent. And no, it didn't unlock any tanks, which is slightly unfortunate. Let's get the commercial food processing into the queue. Means that the photon multiplier will have to wait a little bit longer, but that's okay. What does the modern highways unlock? There's going to be the urban renewal and government literacy program. Both are actually pretty decent. Speaking of literacy, maybe we should increase our education a tiny bit. It's a little bit less profit, but not too much, I don't think. Okay, we're still missing one more infantry on that list. One more La Marina over there. The infantry over here is getting done rather quickly. So we'll have a decent bit of troops to get started, but it's not going to be enough to actually beat them. Of course, we do have a lot of troops as reserves here. Hold on, is it? Well, we've got some units in reserves, we can start deploying them. There's two over there, I'm pretty sure that we got another one over here. Just grab this group, make it into another battle group, send over there. A couple infantry over there. To be fair, having a little bit extra... Oh, hold on, something's going on. Ah, Japan has declared war on China. Sure, we'll support that. But having a little bit of troops against the French border might not be a bad idea, really. I think we're building there the La Marina group. Yeah, we are. So the infantry that is over here is just extra. I'll gather up some of them here. Got the artillery, amphibious landing craft. It just basically tells you how to use the transports as we did. Right, so we did deploy more troops. There's a little bit over there. Oh, hold on. Another government upheaval in Iraq. Okay then. Sure, we'll support that. Although they don't really like us. Right, so we're about to get the modern highways. It's going to take about 20 days still. We're gonna get the large bore gun advancements, which is gonna unlock. It's actually not gonna unlock any tanks for us right now, I don't think. But it will unlock some tech that will eventually lead to better tanks and artillery. And we got 600 million. How about we buy some more techs? Get the basic torpedoes design. It's probably going to be a bit too expensive. Modern electromechanics, the options are a bit expensive. We're going to take this one. Let's have a look. How is the... Oh wow, what justification against Greece is actually insanely good. So how about we relocate our troops on that border instead? Now, to be fair, they will have probably a fair bit of troops. So we may need to send in a lot more troops that way. We've got another one over here that we can make into a battle group. We probably, actually, yeah, we got these. We're still missing one marina, but we can send in some planes to Albania. Because at least in the El Salvador game that we did, or I did, back in the day, the Greeks had quite a bit of Air Force and Navy. Yeah, if we can take out Greece first, and then we might have enough war justification towards Yugoslavia, we can then combine the areas, and then we'll have a pretty decent swath of land, which will hopefully be enough for the most. Okay, modern highways. Okay, so the gun is going to take about a month still. We can see some troops from Yugoslavia over there. I mean, on the other hand, the half-tracks have pretty high view range. 35 kilometers, so it's up to 3 hexes away. Now, there's a lot of forest here, and if I remember correctly, there's also a lot of high grounds over here. So it's not going to be easy. Or at least they'll have the advantage over us. Now then, I suppose we could send in some of the troops that we've gathered over here also to Albania instead. We'll send this sea transport. Send to Albania. Oh, that was a bit off. Right, and we're gonna send these to Albania, so we'll have 3 groups of artillery there. One of which will be better than the rest, quite frankly. And then we already have 4 groups of infantry of sorts. 2 of them are mechanized, and 2 are just regular. Of course, we do have another group here that we can send in. So we're gonna have up to... Well, we can actually have nearly unlimited amount of battle groups. I think it's 250 or something like that, at least what it used to be. How many battle groups you can have, and... Well, there's a bit of a limit how much you can actually fit in there without using the entrenchment trick. I'll try to have somewhat solid front here. I mean, once we get around here and then kind of cut them out from the remainder of the northern Greece or northeastern. What we're gone? Okay, that is a good thing. I wonder, does that unlock any good artillery? Has pretty good range, actually. So, in other words, yes. Although it's requiring artillery improvements. Okay. Oh, but we got the research lab done. Unfortunately, we are actually out of time. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.